I am doing these quick readings to take a glimpse into different energies that Spirit wants to speak to us about. So yeah, whatever title speaks to you, I invite you to check it out. There might be something in all of these readings, but let's get into it. What do you want to speak to us about, Spirit? We have health. We have health. We have honesty. We have, at the bottom of the deck, we have friendship. And then when I lifted up that card, we have the friendship card. We also have abundance again. I don't always like giving these dark messages, but I guess I'm good at it. That's why I get chosen to do it. But it's still, you have a friend or a friendship that has been making you sick. Okay. Now, whether this person is purposely doing things to make you sick or not, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that this friendship is serving, and when I say sick, for some of you, it could literally be like physical illness. It can be that, but it's really this energy of disrupting your material flow, disrupting your energy flow that contributes to building a material reality that you want. Okay, there's something here about this person not being honest with you, or you not being able to be honest with them, or both of you not really being able to exist within an honest sphere with one another. And this can be for a variety of reasons when this occurs. This can literally be people's childhood wounds. This can be people's reticence when it comes to intimacy. It's not always nefarious, the reason why people are dishonest, and yet it doesn't matter, because dishonesty creates energetic blocks in relationships. We have the Empress, the Ten of Cups, and the Devil. Let me show you. We've got the Empress, the Ten of Cups, and the Devil. Okay, this is, and this might be triggering for some of you. And it could be a friendship, an intimate relationship, whether it's, it can be a spouse, it could be family. For many of you, it's going to be a friend. You might have had issues with having miscarriages or not being able to bring children to term. Some of you have children, and that's an issue that has been occurring. Some of you, you've just never been able to, and it's something that you want. And part of it is, it's almost like you've got to be aware of the energy that you allow around you when you want to procreate, when you want to create something of beauty, including, family and children. We do have the Devil here. And then as soon as I lift up the Devil, we have the Lovers. Okay, so what I'm really getting here is that, and I was feeling this, before, is that sometimes we have these situations with people where energetically they are very toxic for us. And when I say energetically, I mean like there might be nothing wrong with the relationship on the surface. Nothing. They might seem to be really nice to you and everything. You might not be able to put your finger on exactly what an issue is, but there is an issue. And I always will say to people, if you want to know if someone's good for you, take a look at how your life has changed since they've entered, for better or for worse. When you became friends with this being, when you opened the door to let them into your life, what were some themes that began to pop up for you? Are they themes that you want to continue with moving forward? Because oftentimes, you know, in the spiritual community, we get very lost in like a woo-woo world, and we want things, a part of us want things to be super mystical, and then a part of us, we're also a little bit, we're intimidated by things that are too mystical. It's a really weird relationship we have with things that are mystical. And for me, I joke with people like I like science. I like to, when I decided to get into, you know, learning about energy and healing and all of that, I wanted to know how all these things happen. And that's why when I do readings and when I meet with clients and when I, you know, I break things down, I break it down really methodically. The Virgo in me, the scientific mindedness in me likes to get why things happen the way they happen. And a very big lesson I got was that when you start to be in a relationship with someone and certain themes start to become apparent, a lot of the time it is to do with past life timelines where the energy is playing itself out in modern day in the best way that it can. Okay, it's not always the most logical thing, but when you start to notice that the fruit that is coming forth from the relationship is not fruit that you want, then it's time for you to consider whether it's something that either can be healed or you need to walk away from. And it's interesting because this message has been coming forth for me since Monday. This strange fruit, strange fire. I kept hearing that on Monday. I ran into this woman when I was in a metaphysical shop on Monday, and she was really very nice, but there was something a little bit off about her. And I'm not saying she's a bad person, but the way that her energy merged with mine wasn't right, because she spoke to me and my throat chakra is like I couldn't speak. And I've learned now that when people come into my field and I can't speak to them very openly, it very often means that there is something about their energy that is causing a throat chakra block in mine. There's something about their energy or what is in their energy that wants to silence something in me. And it's visceral and it's instant. It's not something I can think about. It's just a reaction. And so even with this honesty friendship, like maybe that's something that you notice too with this friend, is that you cannot really fully express your truth. That's because there's something working in them, through them, because of them, that wants to silence or shut you down in some kind of way. So be aware of that. For others of you, it might not have anything to do with children. It's just that it's like you can't bring your creations to fruition. Everything just seems to not work or to die. And you really have to pay attention to who you're allowing in your energy in all situations, but especially when you start to notice these things. So for some of you, this is some kind of karmic energy from another lifetime. Even sometimes spells can be reactivated by coming into contact with people who've done this in another lifetime. All of that's possible, you know. This also feels like someone who is not working, who might have like they might have other intentions with you. Oh, as I say that, all my cards drop. Go fuck yourselves. I don't care. I don't deal with that kind of like scattered intimidation energy and stuff. Anyway, I see the Devil card with him offering this person money. This is a person who This is a type of friend who, when you start dating someone, they try their best to become more appealing to that person, or to, when you're out and about, to show you, to show you up in some kind of way so they look smarter or prettier or anything. Um, uh, this person, that's one scenario. This person also could be someone who is using you for your ideas, for your creativity. One second, I'm picking up these fucking cards. They could be using you for your ideas, for your creativity, for your abilities, for your access, for your money. They're using you for the ways that you can somehow, like, materially benefit them. That's what I'm getting. Ugh. It's really funny because the cards that fell on the floor are, of course, the cards that are your guidance to tell you what the fuck you're supposed to do with this energy. Of course. So we'll get to that in a minute. And since you want to be such a fucking bitch, whoever this is that is trying to mess with getting the guidance, we will delve deeper into this energy. Yeah, you don't like that. That's fine. You don't have to like that. We don't like you. I don't like you. I don't think you like you. But, anywho, let's go into not for nothing, like the devil is, karmic contracts, contracts that bind you to things that keep you out of rising, including, addictions, obsessions, etc. But the 10 of Cups is Pisces energy. It is 12th house energy. Hunger Games and Lust Wars. Envy. This could be a neighbor also. This really could be a neighbor. This could be somebody in a community with you. I'm getting very strong tonight energy around women's communities. They don't even have to be full-on covens, although really that's what a lot of them are. Female prayer groups, women that get together in community. I've said this before in a reading, and I'm not going to try to drag this out because this is a short reading, but when a bunch of distorted feminine energy gets together in the form of like women, it can wield a lot of power of destruction against other women. Women who come together and gossip and pull down other women are extremely powerful in their ability to cast like psychic attacks and fucked up energy, because they're tuning into that emotionality and they're wielding it together as a group. Yeah, this is some kind of covenants and pledges. The society comes first above all. This is someone that's involved in some kind of group activity. They could just be, it could be like on the surface very benign. It could just be like a mother's group or something like that, but then on the darker side it really could be somebody involved in some kind of order and coven that likes to pretend that there's something, they're so innocent. And this person is not only, for some of you, again, I didn't say this, the devil energy here is them actually not only using you for money and advancement, but actually targeting you for energy harvesting purposes. Okay? And some of you, they're targeting you for energy harvesting purposes because they see you're prolific, because you've in some way they targeted you because you had this Empress energy, and this can be man or woman. You might have had a lot of success with creative projects in the past. You might have shown yourself to be a very creative being. You might have children, and children that actually like you, because that's a whole other thing too, but either way, there's something here that they may have honed in on that. And if you've been having this miscarriage energy, not just physically, but not being able to complete things, having projects start and stall, being really motivated by something, then losing interest, This is because they are also casting some kind of illusions to it feels like container energy, something to block you and keep you from moving forward. And then also to play with your mind, because I saw mercurial magic at the bottom, to play with your mind and make you feel like there's no way forward, like you'll never get past something. And with the mercurial magic, that can also be a way to like redirect the power of your communication. Yeah, this is already becoming longer than I want it to be, so. Stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up. This is for somebody who's gotten you're too immersed in this person's energy, and they're too immersed in your energy, and they're too immersed in the way that you are now seeing and viewing yourself. You need to walk away for a while to reflect and to get some kind of perspective. They're too much in your energy, dictating your energy, whether you're aware of this consciously or not. And if somebody is dictating or commanding your energy, it's a dangerous thing, because they can make you feel all kinds of things about yourself and you thinking that it's real. Here we go again, children or creations. And then what actually came out, your well-being and social life. So this is health has come out, well-being has come out, social life is coming out. I don't want to get too deep into this anymore, because we're already like, just be aware of how you are wielding your energy towards the things that you're trying to create. Recover your energy, and really, remove this person out of your fields. Remove them. Remove them, because the issues you're having with your health is because of this person. The issues you might even be having in terms of, like I said, the movement of your energy, the power of your communication to be circulated and to be perceived without being twisted is another thing. And even for some of you, they might be trying to poison your children against you in some way, especially if you are a person. I'm really feeling two female energies here. Like you might be a woman. I really do feel very strong feminine energy here, because women are great for doing this in their distorted, wounded, fucked upness. We're great for doing this. Unfortunately, this is where women thrive in their distortion, is this kind of energy, even when it's coming through a man in terms of feminine energy. Money clearing work is needed. So what I was saying is, if you're the type of person who has a good relationship with your children and they are jealous about that, and you'd be surprised, people who don't even have children become jealous of mothers who have good relationships with their children, and really it's a mother wound a lot of the time. They might be trying to cause, chaos in that area too. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what I have for you. I hope this reading was helpful. Take care.